tato na mata na bandhu na bhrata na rupam na jnanam na chintyam na nityam Satchit Swarupam Mantram Chatantram Satchit Swarupam Mantram Chatantram. Leaving everything from this visible world, I devote myself completely to Source. The views, the discussions, everything belongs to Source, and paying my highest respect and regards to Source, we start today's discussions on duality and non-duality. What is duality? First, we have to understand what it is. A state of having two different parts, two different thoughts of the same views or the same elements. They are same, but we have got two different aspects, two different thoughts, and two different states. And then what is non-duality? Non-duality is mature state of consciousness in which everything and everyone becomes same. So this is the definition of duality and duality. Every one of us live in duality. If you ask anybody, how is life? Good. Or, how is life? Bad. And this is what duality is. Good and bad are the same thing. In center there is no good, no bad. But in the right side, extreme right, is very good. Little less than very good is good. Between good and very good could be better. And if you go in the left, it is bad, worse, worst. But they are the same thing. Similarly, you are doing business. What happened to your business this year? I made profit and I made loss. This is what duality is. Now, if you want to be very successful in life, success is always being measured on the right side of it. You are good, you are profitable, you are nice, you are okay, everything. But the beauty of life is not in being successful. Beauty of life is in understanding yourself. And that comes when you are in center. What is center? Center is a non-dual state. When opposition totally dies off, what remains is you. And there is a little misunderstanding that what remains now is you and God. But the moment I say that what remains now is you and God, then also it becomes duality.
Yeah, only God.
Because there are still two, creation and creator. There are still two, you and God.
Yeah.
There is still two, you and me. The state of consciousness. Consciousness is of three types. And if you see those three types. One is called unconscious state, in which we as an ordinary human being always almost live in the state of unconsciousness. Unless you start working on your chakras, unless you start working with your mantras, with your spiritual practice and all that, and you become conscious. And this is the state in which non-duality exists totally. And I see you as different than me. I see you as more egoistic than me. I see me as more egoistic than you. I see myself superior or inferior than you. I feel that no one is better than me. And or everyone is better than me. I feel that someone is better than me and someone is worse than me. These are all the state of unconsciousness, wherein in everything you are able to see something different than you. In every thought, you are able to find something different than your thought. Thoughts are, it's their thought, they are very little in thinking. They are very high in thinking. They are very high in their life. You know what? He owns a BMW. Is much better than me. By the way, his BMW is stolen today. Okay? So what I want to say, that these are very normal. You don't need to be disturbed about it if you are feeling so. Everyone is feeling so. And why everyone is feeling so? Because they have never thought of going and rising their consciousness. When this consciousness starts rising a little bit in you, then comes the second state of your mind, and that is called subconsciousness. And we have all heard in our subconscious mind. Okay, in our subconscious mind, if you are meditating, trying to connect, you will understand that we are all sisters and brothers. We are all part of same source. We are all here in a similar shape and size. We are all here to love each other and not hate each other, because we are children or we are part of same energy. So the same energy resides in me and also resides in you. All disputes, all thoughts, everything you try to put samanjasya. You try to match them. And today morning, I tell you, somebody asked me, how you are different than your guru? Were you following him totally, or you were not following him totally? And the correct answer is that you cannot follow anyone correctly. But whatever my views were, I have always made those views known to him. This is my thought. Maybe right, maybe wrong, but on this particular matter, this is my thought. And then whatever decision he has taken, I have always accepted. And it is not only with my guru, it is same with my mother. It was same with my father, and it was same with all honorable teachers and gurus I met in my life. This is the subconsciousness state. And what is the consciousness state? When you reach to a situation where you find no difference between you and me. You are same as me. You have the same energy as me. And at this stage, outer things does not disturb you. Your clothes does not matter to me. What you are wearing, maybe a polyester. What I am wearing, maybe I am a poor man, I am wearing cotton. That doesn't matter. And therefore, what I wanted to say you, that your body does not matter. Because as the shirt is for me, same is the body for my soul. My soul is me, I am not the body. And I am wearing this body, you are wearing the other body. But I and you and the whole world, the plants, the animals, the stones, the earth, the water, the fire, the air, the space, chair, table, insects, corona, everything is same source. And then what happens? What physical changes comes to you? When non-dual things comes, you never fear corona. You never fear anything. I never fear you that you will come and kill me. So those emotions of fear, hatred, shame, anger, and illusionary love, they disappear from us. And it is very difficult. Your energy level can bring in little ego in us. And then it does not allow us to reach ever the state of non-duality. And I have an example wherein Ramakrishna Paramhans, he was in a great energetic state. He was able to see, experience his star just next to him. And then one fine morning, his Guru Totapuri appeared. And then there's a system in India, all of you may be knowing, that when our Guru comes, we respect them a lot. And he provided all the respects. And then he asked, after tea, coffee and all that, whatever the formalities were, then he asked Gurudev, usually you always inform me before coming. What is the reason this time you did not inform me? Is there any purpose, Guruji, or you are just for passing by and dropped in? I never drop in like that. I came here for a purpose. And then Ramakrishna thought, what purpose? And he says, I have to teach you. The ego of wisdom is very big always. And nothing can destroy a person with wisdom other than ego. If you have wisdom, nothing else can destroy you other than your own self, your own ego. And then he says, Guruji, what is there to be learned? I am here and my Ist is sitting just next to me. And you know what Guru says? Guru says, that is what I have to come to teach you. You still think after having gained so much of energy and so much of knowledge, so much of wisdom, so much of your capabilities, you still think that there are two, you and your mother goddess. And that is the state of duality. The reality, the fact is that, my dear friend, you are not two. You are not there. You are diminishing. You are finishing. You are completing. You are, or you have put yourself in earth and have become earth. And now whatever is happening is you are the same as your ist. You are nothing but your ist. If that things we be able to understand, then we are in a true non-duality. And that is what the purpose is. And then you will understand nobody can love you. Nobody can harm you. Nobody can destroy you. Nobody can throw you away. Nobody can say you that, oh, you are not suited here. Tomorrow morning, pack your bag and go. And then you have to go and clean the utensils somewhere to buy the ticket and come back. So all that thing stops when you reach the state of non-duality. Okay? There is nothing what can be said to you. There is nothing what can disturb you. There is nothing what can please you. And you remain in the same state of awareness all the time. You are there doing everything. Somebody loves you, you love him. Somebody hates you, maybe you become a little angry and tell them not to do this. But you are not attached to any of these emotions. And you have become non-dual with the universe. I suppose, I hope that all of us shall try and practice spirituality and be able to reach to the state of non-duality. Thank you.
Thank you so much. What a beautiful speech. I have some questions and I'm trying to put them into words. It's like sometimes, you know, when you're in university and the professor explains something and he's like, anyone has questions? And you feel like, yes, I have a question, but I don't know how to put it in words. So first question. I understand that the state of non-duality is really, I don't know, like seeing with your third eye, because like trying to understand it on a cognitive level feels a lot different than seeing that everyone is made from the same source. And then when we're, let's say, when we're in this state, then we always experience life on this line as an extreme. For example, someone is more artistic than someone else. Someone is better in mathematics than someone else. I don't know, someone is singing better than someone else. So this is how we experience it in extremes. Now, when we reach to, when our energy rises and we see that everyone is merely the source and it all looks the same, then it's just not there. Those differences are not there anymore. And then I wonder, we get born here with a certain set of talents, either because we practiced it in past lives and we bring in knowledge and experience, or you practice something really hard in this life. But when you reach to a state of non-duality, those things don't matter anymore. It doesn't even matter if someone is more artistic. And then I wonder, was it like that?
What do you think? I understand your question.
Okay, good.
At that stage, what we think, whether somebody is artistic or not, whether somebody is scientific or not, whether somebody is good mathematician or not. Now, what we think that every one of us in this universe, a plant, an animal, a human, a goat, a sheep, a lion, everyone has qualities. Everyone has qualities. And we are not different. It depends upon what quality you have. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me that you have a quality. And then qualities are subdivided, of course, but if you go into spirituality, not even spirituality, go to astrology. When I was very young, trying to understand what spirituality is, I came across Astakberg. This is a chapter in astrology. And everyone's life, everyone's, yours, mine, his, her, everyone's, is governed with 337 points. Everybody. So we think that we are good because we are able to earn good money. Maybe that is right. But somebody else is good in some other qualities. You will be able to earn good money if farmer will be able to grow food for you. Growing food is also important. Making cotton is also important. Making computer is also important. Making software is also important. Making art is also important. Doing marketing is also important. And giving and understanding spirituality is also important. And because I know spirituality, I am more important than the rest of the world. It's not the right thinking, and is not a conscious thinking. And for that, I can tell you an example. A person, after studying a lot, he came and there was a river. He was to cross that river. And he says to that sailor, who was responsible to take him from this side to the other, have you studied Veda? He said, no. I'm sorry, I did not. He said, your life is just a waste. Then he said, okay, not Vedas, but you must have studied something about Samveda. He says, I do not know even what Samveda is. He said, oh my God, you wasted your whole life. And then after some times, he sat in the boat and sailor started going the other side. And a small storm came in. And sailor asked, learned man, Pandit Ji, oh learned man, do you know swimming? He says, no, I do not know. Then everything is waste, he says, you are going to die right now. So, what is more important, swimming or learning Vedas? Both the things are important. Everything is important. And all of us have qualities. Somebody has got this quality good, somebody has got that quality good. The honest, conscious thinking would be, I know Veda. Dear sailor, please take my Vedas. You know swimming, and please save my life. World can only become good if you and me become one. But the whole world, the leaders of the world, were more interested in the past in dividing us than uniting us. You see everywhere how history is being taught is a divisional thing. Races, how many races are there? They say three. Why three? There is only one. There is only one. And that race is human race. Not brown, not white, not black. So when you reach to the state of consciousness, these three races becomes one. All different kind of wisdom, all different kind of qualities. Every human being has got. He is able to see unity in diversity. And he is able to see the quality without judging that this quality is better than the other one. Swimming is very important, and so is learning Vedas. Thank you.
Okay, maybe I sharpen my question and you tell me what you think about it. Let's say the energy rises and it looks like everyone is the same, as every plant, as every bird, everything is the same. And maybe it feels like you cannot even see different qualities in people. You cannot even see if someone is funnier than someone else. It feels like you cannot see this. Or, so I was wondering, do those qualities then still exist? Because it feels like everyone uses divine energy at all to manifest, or you can still see those qualities in others, but they don't matter to you.
Yes, you can see those qualities in others, but you do not judge them as superior and inferior. For them, swimming is as important as learning Vedas. And every human being, every thought, every plant, every animal is important to us. And they are nothing but source. You are source and you are me. And I tell you, if world want to live in a nice environment, we will have to think again that division has not helped us for millions of years. Let us try and unify ourselves. And you will be surprised to see that it works. Thank you.
Thank you, that was very nice. And then I have another question I stumbled upon, and I hope maybe I can ask it here, and otherwise I'll forget it. Do you advise that we always fast when it's Ekadashi? Is it helpful? Or
it's a very religious question, but yes, fasting is always helpful. And fasting on Ekadasi is definitely helpful because astrological conditions on Ekadasi, the condition of moon on Ekadasi is meant nicely, and it manifests many things, and fasting helps you on that day, and it helps you in every aspect of your life. Thank you.
Thank you. So your recommendation is that on every Ekadashi, I look up the dates for 2021 and I fast those days completely. So
I do not say that you fast. I mean, it is recommended, it is helpful. But yes, I mean, by only fasting, life is not going to change. Life needs many other aspects of life. But yes, it could help you in some ways. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And time is up.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, otherwise I was wanting to ask if you can tell one more time the story you told me before of someone. He almost came and became enlightened, but people did not trust him that he's enlightened. And then he thought someone speaks bad about him. and then he went there and he surrendered, and then he was enlightened. But maybe we tell a story different. I love your
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah, it is the story of Vishwamitra, and we can do Vishwamitra's story cannot be said in 2 minutes because he was a great warrior, he was a great king, he was a great enemy, and he became a great rishi later on. Okay, but yes, your question has got a valuable things, and maybe we can have a 30 minutes Instagram live only on Vishwamitra.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Whenever
Thank
you
you.
want, you please tell me. I'll have an exclusive IG live on Vishwamitra. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You have the best stories with a lot of wisdom. Thank you everyone for being here with us today. Today's topic was about duality and non-duality, and we will see each other tomorrow again, and have a beautiful and spiritual day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.